Filipino people are very superstitious people, okay? And you live among the kababayan and you see how many myths and stuff like that they really have in this place, man. Some of the myths are scary. Some of the myths and superstitions are, to get rich, you know what I'm saying? Or to avoid sickness and illness and all of these things like that. Look, we're gonna talk about them today. My journey through the Filipino superstitions, right, started when I went to a friend of mine's funeral. You know, a friend of mine, his wife passed away, rest in peace, whatever, and I went to the funeral. I only went by myself, right? I went there. When I got back home, Queenie had the door locked on me. I'm like, hey, let me in. My door's never locked. She opens the door and she has a pair of boxers in her hand and a tank top. And she hands it to me and says, take those clothes off, wash up on the faucet on the side of the house, then you can come in. I'm like, are you serious? Filipino people do not like to wear clothes that you wore at a funeral or at a wake. They don't want to bring that in their house. Now, I think that they believe that this brings bad luck. Is that correct? It brings bad luck or makes somebody around you die?
It says don't go straight home after a wake.
Well, that's different. That's different because this is my clothes. You made me take off my clothes. We're going to talk about that too. But yeah, because another thing we're going to talk about is Filipinos believe that you shouldn't go straight home after a wake. And we're going to talk about that too, that superstition. But why did I have to take off my clothes? Did some of the dead crumbs get on my shirt?
It might be.
You see? So yeah, she made me, and literally, happy wife, happy life, okay? So.
Tell them why you're just alone.
Why was I alone? At the funeral. Okay. So I was alone at my friend's wife's funeral because Queenie at the time was pregnant. And in the Philippines, they believe that pregnant women have no reason to be at a funeral. Should never go there. As a matter of fact, it's bad luck. Tell me in the comments if you guys believe this, if I'm right or wrong. Because it could just be Mindanao. Let me know if this is all around the Philippines. They say pregnant women should not go to funerals at all. Okay? And if this is really real, right? I abide by that. I say, no, Queenie, you stay your ass at home. I'll go to the funeral and I'll be back. And when I got back, like I said, she had a change of clothes waiting, okay? They take this stuff serious, man, right? And so I complied, I capitulated. I stood on the side of the house. My big crazy butt got naked on the side of the house, rinsed off, cleaned off, right? And changed my clothes into a fresh outfit and came into the house. And then it was okay. But I really, according to Filipino superstition and myth, I really shouldn't have even went straight home. I should have went to a cafe, or I should have went to a McDo or somewhere to brush the death off at one of those places. They can have the death and then I go home and I don't have no death on me. Damn! That's what you gotta do. You gotta brush the death off, right? Go to somewhere where you don't know anybody, go to a cafe or something like that. This is what the Filipinos believe, man.
Believe that you should stop somewhere before going home. Yeah, this is to shake off spirits that might follow you, particularly once connected to death.
Now I know. One night I was about to start cutting my nails and Queenie walked up to me and said, no, don't do that. I looked at her and said, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm about to cut my freaking nails. What are you talking about? Cutting your nails at nighttime is bad luck. You'll make somebody die. Damn! I threw the nail clipper. I said, I don't want nobody to die. I'm sorry. What the frick? I never heard of that in my life, dude. You'll make somebody die if you cut your nails at night? Or what is it? Make somebody get sick? Explain it to me.
It's believed to bring misfortune or even death. This one originated from practical reasons, dim lighting at night, but it evolved into a superstition that many still follow.
Oh, so it evolved from the fact that maybe long ago, right, at nighttime, people only had dim light. They only had maybe candlelight. Think about this. And if you're going to cut your nails, you're probably not going to get a good cut. You might cut yourself. You might, you know what I'm saying? You might cut it crooked or something like that. So that's where this superstition stemmed from, was the fact that you shouldn't do anything that takes precision, okay, in dim light. You should do it in the daytime. That's where this superstition came from. But now, how it evolved and morphed into, if you cut your nails at night, you're going to kill somebody. That is beyond me, how it got to that. But it's gotten to that, and it's become part of the culture of the Kababayan. You don't cut your nails at nighttime because you will make somebody ill. You will make somebody around you die. Dude, people come into the Philippines for good. I'm not just talking about visitors, but people who are coming to the Philippines to live here, you got to learn this stuff because you don't want to offend people. You don't want to scare people, right? And if these things are true, you don't want to bring misfortune or death to yourself. Damn! But who knows? A lot of times myth and speculations of things always come from some small sliver of a true story. Every myth comes from something. That's basically what I'm saying. Myths and superstitions just don't pop up in people's head. No, it's something that somebody experienced, witnessed, or thought that they witnessed, and they pass it down through generations and talk about it. And the more that it gets passed down, what? The realer it becomes. Okay? And that's how myths build up over time. Puera o sog, right? This is the evil eye. And a lot of times this happens, right, accidentally. This phenomena occurs when you have a really cute baby, okay, and somebody is just admiring the child. Oh my gosh, she's so precious, she's so cute, oh, right? If they do that too much, do you know that in Filipino superstition, of course, they could curse your baby? Your baby will become ill. Your baby will become sick, okay? So don't go so crazy over the baby. Of course, give a compliment, say hi, and move on. Because the Filipinos believe that if you praise the baby and, just coo over the baby too much, that unintentionally, you could hurt that baby. That is usog, or the evil eye. Now, in Visaya, they call it buyag, right?
So avoid it, say, porya buyag in Visaya.
Porya buyag, to avoid it in Visaya. Or in Tagalog?
Puera usog.
Puera usog in Tagalog. To avoid this from happening to the child.
Just say it.
So when you...
just really, or they just gonna likely dab a saliva on the forehead.
No, you ain't putting no spit on my child's forehead, okay? No. Motherfucker be like this. I'm like, wait a minute. Stop. Don't touch my child. Bye. Get out of my face. Put saliva on my child's forehead? No. I believe in the superstitions, but not that deep, okay? Not that deep. Don't touch my child. Now, let's keep going.
Tiyanak.
Oh, the Tiyanak?
Tiyanak or Tiyanak.
The Tiyanak. But it's spelled like Tiyanak. Tiyanak, right? Tiyanak. Now, this is actually a Filipino mythological creature, but I added this in here because I thought it was a very interesting story behind this creature. Okay? The Tiyanak or Tiyanak, however you want to say it, right, disguises itself as a baby. So if you have a big heart and you hear a baby crying, and this is like when you're in the wilderness. Okay? And you're in the woods and you hear a baby crying. All right? Now, for all intents and purposes, everybody believes if you hear a baby screaming and you're in the woods, what should you do? Go look for the baby and try to help it, right? But if you're in the Philippines, you better run the other way. Damn! Because that's a Chinak, damn it! They cry and they look like a regular baby until you get within a few feet of them. And then they shift into like a flesh-eating demon. Y'all saw the thumbnail, okay? I got that picture from National Geographic. No, I'm just joking. No, but many people do believe it's real, though, for real. Like, not just Chinooks, but a lot of the mythological creatures in the Philippines are shape-shifting creatures, right? So they're tricksters. They make you think they're one thing, and they're totally different, right? So that's how a lot of the mythological creatures are here in the Philippines. But the Chinook, man, that's terrible. You see a cute baby and you just, hey, coochie, 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 coochie. Next thing you know, your hand gets bit off. Coochie, coochie, coochie. Ow! Why you do that, man? I'm a Chinook. Damn, I kind of look like a Chinook because I got the bald head. Tell me in the comments, do I look like a Chinook, guys?
You're a big version.
I'm a big Chinook? Heck no, man. Dean is no evil, all positivity. I hate evil, I hate demons, I hate all that crap like that. Now, it's funny because that's my favorite genre of movies is horror movies. But and honestly, I believe that that's like the biggest genre of movies in the Philippines is horror movies. Filipinos love to be scared, okay? And it was the first time me going to a movie theater and seeing that type of reaction at a scary movie is when I came to the Philippines. When something scary happens, everybody in the theater, oh my God! I'm just looking around like, damn, like, don't y'all realize it's a movie?
So it's so quiet in America?
Yeah, in America, we do, ooh, ah. In the Philippines, shit! One of the ones that you told me to talk about, stepping over people, that it makes them sick. No, what did you say?
It says it shortens life.
So give me an example. If somebody's laying down on the ground and you step over them, you get them.
Before we usually just tell them to go back to Anba, step back. I'll read it to you.
To reverse the curse. Yeah, because if you step over them, you basically curse them. So you have to step backwards to reverse what you did.
To undo it.
So what happens? So if I got an enemy that I don't like, and I just step over him while he's asleep, right?
Just run.
Now what's gonna happen to him? He gets sick the next day? Like, in y'all's belief, what will happen to him?
It says it shortens their life now, so that's
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, guys. So the Kababayan believe that if you step over someone that's sitting down, laying down, or whatever, you shorten their life. You see what I'm saying? Like, these superstitions are very interesting, very different. I haven't heard any of this stuff, like I said, until I came to the Philippines. In America, we got stuff like don't step on a crack in the cement, right? Because you'll break your mother's back. Step on a crack, you break your mother's back. But our superstitions are kind of like just jokes. Superstitions in the land of the Kababayan are kind of real. They kind of believe this stuff, okay? And so that's what makes it even more interesting. Also, Filipinos believe that bathing during a thunderstorm is bad luck. Now, I'm gonna just tell you this right now. Bathing while in a thunderstorm, while there's lightning going, you shouldn't need a superstition for that. That should be common sense, because you're gonna get your ass shot. Okay? You need a superstition to stay out of the thunderstorm? Hello, wake up. You know what I'm saying? You'll be dead, you get shocked by lightning. So you don't need no superstition for this. But there is an existing superstition that says do not take a bath during a thunderstorm. Okay? What information do you have on that besides the obvious, just common sense? You don't want to ride a lightning shooting up your ass, then stay out the thunderstorm. What else we got, Queen?
Tao po.
Oh, tao po. That's what you say, like if you want to pass through the wilderness, that like say you're coming upon some woods that you've never been to, you're not familiar with it, you say tao po, and that's literally saying that you're a human being. Human here, I'm the person, gay, don't bite my head off. And then you're walking, and then you see the China. No, hi, how you doing? How you doing? I'm not gonna do.
Or knock on a tree.
Then you keep walking. Then you see the shapeshifter. Damn! I hate the Philippines. I love the Philippines, but I hate the Philippines. Damn! Right? But you say Ta'o Po in order to protect yourself from all of these entities that you are not familiar with. This is very similar, guys, to Tabi Po. And I talked about
Is it really Ta'o Po or Tabi Po?
You can say either one. I think one is Bisaya and one is Tagalog. We have to look that up. Tell me in the comments, guys, is there a difference between Ta'o Po and Tabi Po?
You say Ta'o Po in the house.
In Tagalog.
Yeah, so you just do that in Forest Pudiay? I thought it's Tabi Po.
Yeah, from my research, Ta'o Po, you can say during that first situation that I was telling you about, if you're in the wilderness, right? Or you can even say Ta'o Po when you're going to someone's house to ask for entry, to ask for them to come out and let you in. Okay, but in Bisaya, we say ayo, ayo.
Ayo.
All of my Bisaya speaking people, you know, you go outside of someone's house, you don't knock on the gate, boom, 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 bang, 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 bang. That's rude, right? You don't say, hey, where the hell you at, man? I'm outside. That's rude. So, what do you say? Ayo, 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 ayo. But the superstitious element of Ta'o Po is exactly what I was telling you guys about, how if you go into the wilderness, you either say Tabi Po or Ta'o Po. Remember that.
You made a superstitious.
A superstition? That's a new word.
Part 2, right?
Superstition.
Superstitious
I mean, what?
Part 2.
Me and you had a video. We had superstitions.
No, I mean, it's just you there. Remember, the first one, it blow up. The second one is fuck up. That's what you said.
Okay, so I made 2 videos about Filipino mythological creatures, okay? The first one blew up. The second one didn't do so well. So watch this one and help it get some views. Damn! Much love, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that shit. I'm outie.